All right, so green, yellow have waved. Laps are counting. Caution lights back on. We are starting under yellow. So this will be lap 1 of 334.
What do you say we get this thing started,
Let's
Jeff?
get it going, DW.
Yeah, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and Danica.
It's a drag race into turn 3, and Logano forges ahead.
Whoa, look at those sparks, man. They look like they're welding underneath there.
Who'll lead the first lap in Texas?
Did he?
Woo, Carl.
Close.
Wow, by 100th of a second.
This is what I anticipated. I thought these guys would run really, really hard. You heard Joey Logano hit that big bump in the middle. The car went up the racetrack.
Oh, yeah, and Logano just got way up a little too high off of 2 and lost a bunch of momentum. Had to get out of the gas. There goes Truex.
Martin Truex to second. Here comes Denny Hamlin hunting third.
Look at him get to the quarter panel, that 22, trying to loosen him up.
Martin Truex Jr. becomes the second driver to lead this race under the green flag tonight. Here's how he did it.
Just working that bottom to perfection, man, right on the white line.
For the first time tonight, 78, come on.
That's Clayton Hughes, the spotter. They have a lot of fun, that team does.
You know, Martin Truex Jr. had been stalking the 19 of Carl Edwards, and Carl was watching his mirror. The spotter was giving him some information as well, and he was running the bottom, and Truex was running about in the middle. As Truex got there, Carl moved up to the middle. What Truex do? Went down to the bottom and passed him.
Go where they're not. That's a good strategy.
Especially when you have a fast race car like he has tonight.
These pit stops are crazy tonight.
Let's go back to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s stop and see what happened there.
I'm going to see. There you go. When he pulled that can off, man.
Coming there, 4100 right here, 4100.
Then he almost gets hit this Brian Scott right there.
And then it blows out.
Yeah, no, I think we felt pretty confident. I'm curious to see what really ignited it there. Obviously something hot, that fuel spilled out.
Wow.
Crazy, man, crazy.
Well, prior to pit stops, Martin Truex had 0.6 of a second lead over Carl Edwards. And that flips about 1.2 seconds, so that Edwards now has half a second on Truex after pit stops.
Well, he had trouble getting. Martin Truex had trouble getting into his pit box there. There was a car that he had to go around to get into his box. That slowed his stop. That slowed him getting in the box down.
There he goes.
Truex to the bottom.
Now,
and patience pays off.
I gotta believe. I don't know if I didn't see it, but I almost wondered, did Carl point him to the inside? That looked fairly easy to me. Carl's been fighting him really, really hard for that lead right there.
I think that's smart though, Jeff. Even if he did or didn't, Carl knew that Martin was faster than him and he let him go.
I think Carl wants to follow him and see what he's got that he doesn't.
Earnhardt on pit road. The rest will be there soon. Jamie.
Dale Jr., they were talking like, it sounded like they were talking about a loose wheel, and they said they got 3 tight but wanted another one. So I'm speculating there exactly what happened, but Junior kept saying, I'm ready to come in whenever you are. So obviously hitting very early for the 88.
I don't know, Jamie. Looked like something was weird with the right rear as he went down pit road.
He only ran 32 green flag laps there. And in the wall goes Josh Wise. Caution. He had tagged the wall earlier and came in for repair, and now he's up against it, and we're under yellow for the 3rd time tonight.
Yeah, the 30 had actually been in the garage, and saw him almost cause this a second ago.
Vince?
Yeah, the 20 of Matt Kenseth came in. He said it was way better that run, but about 30 laps in, it turned wicked loose.
Tell you what, the 48's going to go a lap down here. The 20 car actually stayed on the lead lap, I believe.
Guys, where Kenseth and Johnson are pitting, what they had to do is beat the leader, Martin Truex Jr., to equal to the start-finish line across pit road. It's an imaginary line that goes all the way across. The 20 did beat the 78. I'm to your point, Jeff. I think the 48 did not. He'll go a lap down. The good news for Matt Kenseth at 20, they should be leading this race when it all cycles through.
Yeah, this is going to work really well for the 20.
Kenseth, Edwards, Truex, Kyle Busch, 4 Toyotas up front, green flag.
Look at that. All those Gibbs cars right up front racing for the win here, racing for the lead right now, but what a night they're having.
Look at Joey Logano coming on the outside. We saw him have some early run speed earlier in the race.
They've been working on that little car. He hadn't been all that great. He's been hanging around the top 10, but Logano all of a sudden showing a little speed here, and man, did he go into third turn. Woo!
Now he's only got a short window of opportunity out there on the outside before he's got to get down to the bottom.
I think he'll do that just fine.
Whoa, 11 and the 24 almost got together right there.
Something's wrong with Carl Edwards. He's off the pace. Something is.
He's got a problem.
Something's happened. Man, he's going to get run over.
The field flies by our pole sitter.
Yeah, he's going to come to pit road, I believe.
Definitely got a problem. Not sure what it is just yet. Looks like
after leading 100.
As quick as I can without wrecking it.
Edwards led 124 laps, and now
sounds like a flat tire to me. He said he's trying to come back without wrecking it.
Maybe they made contact and it cut the tire or a valve stem or something.
He comes to pit road.
It's a wheel, guys. 4 tires.
Oh, under green.
We're going to go a lap back. We're going to
Jamie?
And you heard it there. The crew didn't know what was going on because Carl hadn't said anything other than he was trying to save it. So he's saying something is wrong with one of the wheels. Carl right now saying he's not sure which one. He's bringing it down pit road. He's been the dominant car tonight. They're going to change all 4. Tough break for the 19.
100 laps to go in Texas. Chase Elliott is the biggest mover. After they drained the transmission fluid yesterday, they saw a little bit of metal on the magnetic drain plug. Changed the transmission, so he started last. He has jumped up to 5th as the lead is at stake.
Well, this is what the 78 Martin Truex was able to do the 19 after a few laps. He was always better than the 19 on the long run. Same way with the 20 now. But the guy that's really lurking right behind these two is the 18 car. You see that green car back there of Kyle Busch. They've really adjusted on that car and got it very competitive.
I agree, DW, but I really thought when the 78 and the 20 got side by side, we were going to see that green Interstate Batteries car just fly by both of them, but he wasn't able to do it.
Well, I would like to say if it goes green the rest of the way, we know Trevor Bayne might try to make it. The question I have is, will anybody else try to make it? How many others will try to make it to the end?
Car in the wall, turn 2. That's Greg Biffle, and he hit hard.
Stay up. Stay up.
Wow.
6th caution.
That thing is killed.
Now what do? Do you come in and get tires?
If you're Trevor Bayne, you do. A lot of waiver rounds. What we have, 14?
Biffle was 17th. He was the second car 1 lap down, and he hits hard.
Oh, yeah, he's contact by the 5 of Casey Kane.
Casey Kane.
Biffle, left a little bit of a door open there, was closing it, and the 5 just put it right, there, and there was just no room.
Carl Edwards will get the free pass. That is the second incident for Kane in the last 2 super speedway races.
Yeah, had a little problem in California with Danica Patrick. Similar situation, and here again tonight.
Elliott starts second row inside behind Truex and Dillon, who did not pit. Chase Elliott got 2 tires. Everybody behind him on the lead lap got 4.
Boy, Chase is giving Martin Truex a nice push into turn 1. Martin's surrounded right now by the 24 of Elliott and the 3 of Dillon.
Dillon did a really nice job getting down to the bottom. But that 22 is going to take advantage of the outside. We've seen him be really strong up there.
And here comes Elliott looking for the lead, closing right up on Martin Truex.
I think I like what Cole Pearn said. There might just possibly be another yellow.
Well, and I think the longer they run here,
there
the
might
less
just
advantage
be
those
one
tires.
right there off of turn 2.
Oh yeah, this is going to bring it out.
Austin Dillon spins around
Big
and
wreck.
crashing behind him.
Still
His
going.
two
Man.
teammates, Menard and Ryan Newman, all get caught up in Austin
Somebody
Dillon's
got into Austin Dillon. I can't tell who it was.
Jimmy Johnson, we believe. And watch the 48
Here's
on the
Dillon
right
up
of your
here,
screen.
so we watch him. 48's come behind him. Let's see what happens here.
See the closing rate of those newer tires, right? The 11 kind of got him loose and got him up the racetrack, and then right in front of the 48.
I think you're right.
He comes across right in front of Stenhouse.
Oh, Stenhouse just clipped him.
Nailed him.
That's going to really hurt that left front fender.
Green flag. Truex a little loose in the dogleg. Logano looks to the inside. Nothing there. 3 wide behind them. Here comes Chase on the outside.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to get up there and go on that outside, but that 18 is going to be hard to beat on this restart.
Truex slams it into turn 3, but Kyle Busch powers around the outside for the lead. Logano looking low for second.
Yeah, I just think Martin Truex Jr. kind of dodged the bullet on that last restart when he stayed out. He got the lead, but I don't know about whether they should have come in this last time. It's certainly starting to not pay off for him now.
Earnhardt for third.
He's never been good anywhere other than down on that white line, and they've got him pushed up the hill, and he can't get back down. That's really hurting him now. And here comes Chase with his 4 good tires. Could be the right call. Who knows? Alan's pretty smart.
White flag in the air, 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Call in the dogs, boys. Turn out the lights.
Kyle Busch going to come around to lead his 34th lap. And score his 36th career win. Kyle Busch wins the Duck Commander 500.
Why you don't quit, my man. You're the best, Kyle. It don't get any better. You show it.
He joins Jimmy Johnson as a double winner in 2016.
Good job, Hurst. Thanks, bro. Good job, guys. What a dig all night.
And he has finished in the top 5 in 6 of this year's 7 races.
What a celebration it is after midnight. Kyle's got to jump down the interstate battery car, wins. A kiss for the longtime sponsor. And of course there we have a broom. Eddie Gossage, of course, came prepared, Kyle, early on in this race.
This one looks recycled.
Yes, it does. Well, I think it's been waiting for you. Early in the race, you had damage from Jimmy Johnson's car. Your car wasn't to your liking in the middle of the race. What did it take for you and Adam to get this car right when it counted most?
Just communication, just to keep talking about it and keep making changes to our race car, keep trying to make it better. But this interstate battery's Camry was fast. You know, it had really good speed in it, especially entry and center of the corner. And we really had to work on the exit of the corner, but my guys did a great job. Adam made some great adjustments all night long. I think the racetrack actually kind of kept coming to us as the night progressed as well too. But man, can't say enough about Norm Miller and Scott Miller and the whole Interstate Batteries clan. They're so great partners with us, and what better way than to celebrate 25 years of a partnership than right here in Victory Lane with them in their hometown here in Texas. So that's pretty special. Can't be remiss without M&M's, of course, Knott's Energy Drink, and Sprint, the fans, of course, and Toyota. Man, this TRD engine ran strong all night long. It was really fast, and these guys, they just continue to impress me.